So for those new to the One Piece universe, basically it's a big adventure story featuring pirates and a lot of adventure. That's basically the gist. It gets a little bit more complicated because the crew is sort of taken from around the world. So it has a very multicultural taste. A lot of people might think with Netflix they're enforcing that. But no, that's in the source material. And it does have a very zany flavor, which people might think is exaggerated, but I've read the manga. No, this is true to the source material that it looks pretty goofy. And it is what it is. So this is aimed at a very, very young audience. If you're open to these kind of adventure stories aimed at young people, you'll probably enjoy this very much. And it does seem very well put together. They spent the time and effort to really make it look good. Obviously with, again, these kind of sea adventures, it's always going to look a little weird because, again, trying to replicate how things really look on the sea is insanely hard. It is going to look a little visually iffy in a few places, but beyond that, it does look spectacular. The cast looks very animated, no pun intended, and they look very, very energetic in their roles. That said, Netflix does have a very weird kind of disease that they sometimes put out things that are incredibly good, really top rate, 10 out of 10, but they also put out a lot of material that is really barely passable and is very low quality, and that's been their strategy. They put out really good stuff and pretty bad stuff. And this fall in particular, it looks really curious because they've got not just this, but they've got David Fincher coming, they've got Zack Snyder, they have a few other big things beyond that, but it's pretty shocking if they would have all these things working out wonderfully. They're all going to be 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. It all looks really good. It looks like a couple of great months of Netflix material, but again, we've been down this road before. It looks promising, and when it's actually delivered, it's very, very disappointing. So we could all be wrong here, but this trailer is very, very exciting. It does give you the promise of very good things. I'm going to give it a confident 8 out of 10, but we've been down this road before. It could all come apart, but we'll wait and see. But I'm very confident that One Piece will be exception to the Netflix rule and be very, very good and very enjoyable for the entire fandom.